How's it going, guys? Sammy D here. Off the record, off the grid, out of office, Kart Life, and a little something different today. I'm driving to get my copy of Paper Mario, the Origami King, a brand new Switch game that I'm pretty excited about just because I love the Mario franchise property. Just got back from my dad's house doing some errands, and I'm going to make a very safe, masked entrance into a GameStop to grab my copy of Paper Mario and hopefully get a couple free pins along with it that come with it for free. I'm going to talk a little bit about, I'm just going to ramble. I'm going to talk about Paper Mario a little bit. I'm going to talk about basically my thoughts about Nintendo right now and Nintendo 2020 and 21, because I don't know how familiar everyone is with, you know, Nintendo's slate right now, what's going on, but I'll kind of run down the deal of what people are thinking, because things are very quiet and mysterious at Nintendo right now. And I'll make sure I get on the right interstate here. And basically there's this rumor that on Monday the 20th there's going to be a Nintendo Direct. There hasn't been a proper Nintendo Direct in about a year, and it's really abnormal. After Paper Mario comes out, there is no big release announced for Nintendo. You either know about all this or you don't. So this is the deal. And a lot of people are wondering, okay, if Nintendo Direct does drop surprise on Monday, what will be announced? What's the future for Mario franchise? The 35th anniversary of Mario Bros. And Zelda, Breath of the Wild 2. Other games, other franchises. So I'm gonna give some predictions, because I love predicting. So that's what we're gonna talk about today. Thanks so much for watching. If you're a member, new member, thanks so much, welcome. I might give this out just to members, I'm not sure. I probably will, because it's just rambling thoughts. So thanks so much to my members, shout out to you all. It's been great to have the support for the channel, it really has. I feel the love. So, okay, let's see, where to begin here? Well, Paper Mario, first of all, I'm excited to get it, really excited. I'm gonna try to grab a copy of Spyro as well, the Reignited trilogy. You know, I like, sometimes, do you ever have a game you just want to play and it's like, it's not even a game you've talked to other people about, but something about it intrigues you just personally and you want to play it, and you're kind of like a guilty pleasure, you're embarrassed to admit you want to play it? That's happening to me with Spyro, and I saw the trailer for the Reignited trilogy. I guess it's a series of 3 games, and I don't know about Spyro. I don't even know who Spyro is, except my little niece loves Skylanders and Spyro, so she actually hipped me, she's 4 years old, and she hipped me to who Spyro is. So that's cool. But then Carlos, 85, I'm sure you all know him, he's become a friend of mine lately, and he randomly said he's going to start playing and streaming Spyro after his vacation. And I'm like, oh my god, it's a sign. We're soul brothers. Carlos and I think, are soul brothers, and I might have to play along with him on some Spyro. So I'm going to see if they have a copy of Spyro. I know they actually do at this GameStop. If I can find it used, it'll be like 27 bucks. I don't know. Anyone else grabbing Paper Mario today? If so, did you pre-order? Did you grab it in store? And what's your history with Paper Mario? Let's talk about Paper Mario, then I'll talk about my predictions for a possible Nintendo Direct. So, Paper Mario, you know, I never was into RPGs as much. And while it's not a hardcore RPG, the first few Paper Marios did have the turn-based battle style. I hope it's not too loud. I hope you can hear this. They had the turn-based battle style, and I'm not crazy about turn-based battle games. Even Pokemon, the originals, it's a little tedious for me. But once you get into it, if you love the characters and then the world of the game enough, you can get into it for sure. And certainly doing Paper Mario in like a storybook style with everything cut out was a great concept to me at first. So I got the Paper Mario 64, and then I played a few of the others, Thousand Year Door, which I don't even remember, but basically all Paper Mario fans swear by that one as being the best one. And I'm sure it was in my memory, I just don't really remember. Haven't revisited them. And I think it's really cool Abdallah went through all of them and streamed them. But I just kind of reacquainted myself with the original 64 game recently. I borrowed my friend Tim's copy. And other than that, I'm just hyped to try a new one, because all the real Paper Mario fans basically have been really let down by the past couple games. That's the deal. The past few games, Sticker Star, Color Splash, Super Paper Mario, that they really abandoned the traditional Paper Mario format. I guess the partner-based, turn-based battle style which, you know, I'm open to them trying new things. I think that Nintendo has really gotten obsessed with this idea of paper-crafted design. You had Yoshi's Woolly World and then Yoshi's Crafted World, and the Origami King just takes that to another level. It's really playing up on the paper thing. That is the main selling point, the main hook of the game. Everything's made out of paper and origami. So, from what I understand, like, there were rumors that this would be a return to form, and other YouTubers out there who are big Paper Mario fans were really, really hopeful that this would be a return to the original style. Everyone takes it very seriously and personally. You know, for me, I just want to see the world done in a cool way. I love seeing how they develop the Mario worlds. The settings, like this Sniffet City you see in the preview of Paper Mario. Just an amazing world design. Amazing location. So I just want to see all that, you know. And then there's a new turn-based battle system. Turn, literally. You're turning around a dial, like a puzzle, as you solve these battles. That'll be interesting. It's not going to be the classic turn-based battling, though. So most people are frustrated with that, even though the game's getting good reviews. It looks like Kamek makes a big appearance as not a partner, but like a proper partner where you have like all your Pokemon and you decide who's going to go in and battle with you every time, but people helping you along the way. I know Princess Peach becomes origami'd, and we got, I think Luigi is missing. There's a Bob-omb character and some other characters. Sorry, I'm making sure this phone stays in place. This is totally casual video, and if you like this kind of thing, let me know. I'll do more every now and then, because these are actually really easy for me to do, as opposed to the high-produced videos. But anyway, I'm hyped to play Paper Mario. We just haven't had a huge Switch game in a minute. The last big one was, I guess, Luigi's Mansion 3, and then, of course, Animal Crossing. I'm still playing Animal Crossing. I love Animal Crossing. I'm not checking it every day, though. Kind of slipped out of the habit of checking it every day. You know, once you hit certain threshold, like you have a bunch of awesome stuff you want, and your house is amazing, and you have all the so much money from selling all your turnips over and over, it's like, I don't know what else there's to do. I want to check for rare items. I like checking for red, visiting my island for the art collecting. That's what I love. So that's where I'm at with Animal Crossing. There are other games I really want to play. I really want to play Firewatch, that indie game I never played. I really want to play Superliminal, the new indie game that just came out for Switch, everyone's raving about. But it's exciting to me to have a new Mario game to play. So we're going to give Origami King a good, long playthrough. I'm not going to play it live on the channel or anything like that. I might do like a video review of it at some point in the next month. So that's what I'm here doing today. And then it's an interesting weekend because this is the last game that Nintendo has announced as a major release for 2020. And with COVID and just generally the anticipation for Breath of the Wild 2, this vacuum in Nintendo news has been really disconcerting to a lot of people, and no one knows what Nintendo is planning, if they have stuff planned or not. E3 was canceled, and so we don't have the typical Nintendo E3 announcement presentation. In fact, Paper Mario, the Origami King trailer, no one knew about it even 3 months ago. There was rumors that there would be a new Paper Mario, and there have been a lot of other rumors I will get to about Nintendo's slate for this year. But it was just a rumor that it would be a return to form Paper Mario, and then they did just surprise drop the trailer on Twitter and on their YouTube channel. It was not announced. There was not any notification that there would be a big announcement on any certain day. It just happened. Now, the big question is, are Nintendo stopping with their directs, and are they just going to do these surprise drops for their big games as we go forward through the year? It's around the time of E3, so a lot of anticipation that, you know, Nintendo, it does have stuff planned. They have to have been working on things before COVID. We know Breath of the Wild 2 is in development. So where does that leave us? Well, the newest rumor is that there's going to be a direct on Monday. It's kind of a leak. There's always leaks from people on Twitter and stuff that say they have the inside scoop. Sometimes they have a good track record. From what I understand, the same leaker also predicted the Nintendo Mini that came out in February, I guess, for Animal Crossing, or March or whatever. So have a good track record on that. So maybe we will be getting one. I figured that they would announce it today, though, Friday, on Paper Mario Day. We haven't had an announcement, so will it be another surprise direct? Will they not even announce they will be doing the direct? We'll see. I'm going to be standing by Monday morning to see if there's something. And if there is a direct, I will try to react to it and do a reaction video, just for fun. Probably not live, but after it airs. But I want to weigh in on my predictions officially. Let's start with Mario. So it's the 35th anniversary of Super Mario Brothers. Nintendo has been talking about hyping it up. There's a rumored Twitter account for the 35th Mario that was created. There are games, Monopoly and Jenga, 35th anniversary. Everyone knows it's 35th anniversary. The rumor has been, and it's a very exciting rumor, that they will be releasing remasters or some kind of repackaged versions on Switch of Super Mario 64, Mario Sunshine from GameCube, and Mario Galaxy. Possibly Mario Galaxy 2, it's unclear. And then also Super Mario 3D World, which was for Wii U, a port onto Switch, just like they did the new Super Mario Brothers Deluxe U port and the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe port, that they would port in Mario 3D World, which is a great game. Thomas from Switch Stop is obsessed with it, like the greatest game of all time. It's good. I've played it, but I'm not excited about a port of that just because I played it so recently. And you know how I feel about Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I'm tired of playing this game for so many years now. I want something great and new. That said, Mario 64 remastered and Mario Sunshine especially remastered, I would be incredibly excited about. Sunshine would be the one for me I'm most excited about because the controls on the GameCube were so bad with the camera. The camera was, you couldn't adjust the axis, so you were stuck with the way it was set up, and it was really frustrating for me. Other Mario camera systems in the 3D platformers have been really good and intuitive, but this one, not so much. And it's such a cool game. It's an overlooked, underrated Mario game that I would love to revisit in a slightly remastered format. I'd be so excited. And Mario 64, just to talk about that remaster idea for a second, there's talk that it's basically going to be, the same game. A lot of people are wondering, will they add new content, new levels, new player characters and stuff? I don't think that's necessary. I mean, if they release a new version of basically a Super Mario All-Stars, basically Mario All-Stars Switch or Mario All-Stars 35th Anniversary, whatever they're going to call it, they might be all bundled together. That's a question we have. So how will they release these? Will it be all three of those games plus 3D World, or will 3D World be its own game, its own port? I think it'll be its own game, and it'll be announced after the remasters of these three. Maybe Galaxy 2, but I just see it as 64, Sunshine, and Galaxy. Galaxy, by the way, as I've said before, is a really underrated game because a lot of people did not get the Wii and the Wii. Well, people had the Wii, but Wii U, Galaxy 2, not a lot of people played that. In general, I think the Galaxy just gets overlooked, especially for the amount of love that Odyssey got. I think Galaxy is, to be honest, a little better than Odyssey, but that's my own controversial take. So I would love to see Galaxy come back out for a new group of fans, of Mario fans, and Galaxy 2 as well would be amazing. I don't know if they'll pack in 4 of those big games all into one. But as for the style and the rendering and the remastering, Galaxy doesn't need much. It looks great. Sunshine needs a little bit of love, and it needs those controller adjustments. Some people say all the play control adjustments. I like the play control fine. Of course, the GameCube controller felt so good when you're using the Flood device. I don't know how it all poured over to the new Joy-Cons and the controllers, but 64, here's how to understand what the remaster of 64 is going to look like. Everyone's like, oh, it needs to be redone in a more modern style. No, absolutely not. The beauty of 64 is the minimal nature of the design. So it's one of the best games of all time. It's maybe the best Mario platform of all time. Of course, I love Mario Kart 64, and that's my #1 Mario Kart game, and a lot of people disagree with me there, but it's not just nostalgia. First of all, nostalgia is for a reason. You have nostalgia for things because they were great. So don't say that it's just my nostalgia talking. Nostalgia is baked into our love for everything. But I digress. Mario 64, all you need to do is look at Mario Odyssey in the Mushroom Kingdom at the end when you get the Mario 64 sprite or suit costume. The way that looks is how Mario 64 will and should look in my book. It's the same polygon type designs, but it just looks nicer. It just looks smoother and nicer, and we're going to have widescreen. Just taking Mario 64 to widescreen is enough. That's going to make the game feel so fresh, and I cannot wait to play 64 again. So that's my take on the 35th anniversary bundle. let me just list off the other things that are in contention to be in Nintendo's slate. Let's go right to Breath of the Wild 2. Breath of the Wild, for me, one of the great games of all time, if not the best. I savored it, and I'm so sad that it's over. My anticipation for Breath of the Wild 2 cannot be understated. So you want non-Mario talk on Kart Life? Here you go, Breath of the Wild 2. I will talk about it as much as y'all want. Cannot wait, absolutely can't wait to see what they do with expanding this world. But it's only been announced as in development with that teaser trailer. The teaser trailer it implied to me that they're far enough along into the story and the making of it that they know what they're in depth with it. But we don't know. Is it close to being done? Is it not? Some people say it will come this year as kind of a surprise. Some people will say it will take longer. Breath of the Wild did take longer than they thought it would. You can assume as a default these things will take longer than you think, not shorter than you think. So Breath of the Wild 2 is in contention. We got the Mario bundles in contention. We have rumors of Metroid, so Metroid Prime 4. They restarted this game completely. I won't get into the details. I'm not even hip to all the details. But you have the 3 Metroid Prime trilogy games, which they could release as remasters to get people hyped up for number 4. I think that'd be a really smart idea. But Metroid 4 is a big title they could announce at some point, or give a date for. Then you have the Pikmin series. People are talking about Pikmin. You know, Pikmin is one of those franchises that I haven't played and would really, really, really love to. It looks so up my alley. So I would love if they did a Pikmin 3 Deluxe, remastering that one. Just because I'm not familiar. I want to familiarize myself with the franchise. Maybe even play all of them. I don't know. But Pikmin 4 would be the next big game they can announce there. Recently, there's been rumors of F-Zero making a return to the Nintendo roster. There's a Twitter account found for that as well. Plus, you have the Big Blue and the Blue Falcon and Mario Kart 8, some teases that they're trying to keep the franchise, on life support a little bit in case they want to do something with it. So F-Zero's a possibility. And then what else do we got? That's really it, right? Those are the main franchises for Nintendo. Now, there could be whole new franchises. There could be easy sequels like Splatoon 3. Splatoon 3 is a big hit. Splatoon 2, and Splatoon 1. They could do something like that. They could revisit a franchise we haven't thought of. Mario Kart 9, let's talk about that. I'm not going to talk about it much. I'll talk about it for a second because I'm going to do something special for that soon that I will announce shortly. It's going to be really fun and really soon. Mario Kart 9 talk. I'm just going to keep it nice and simple. I don't think they're going to release Mario Kart 9 this year. Mario Kart 8 has sold too well. Mario Kart Tour is doing too well, thanks to all of us dropping Gold Pass dollars. I don't think it's going to happen. They're going to milk that as long as they can. Mario Kart 8 DLC, additional DLC, would be amazing to tide us over. That would be really, really nice. Thomas from Switch Stop predicted that as well in his Nintendo Direct, which I highly recommend you all watch. As if we don't get a Direct, you can at least watch that. But I don't see it happening this year. I see it happening toward the end of the Switch life cycle after Mario Kart Tour has run its course. So I'm putting that aside. So where does that leave us? That leaves us with what will they predict for what will they announce? For Nintendo Direct on Monday if it happens. Could it be a Mario Direct only? Just talking about the Mario Anniversary games? Definitely could be that. They could then save other big reveals for one-off trailer drops. But I would assume that they've been planning that what they were going to do for E3 would be ready to go by around this time, and so they could do just a full presentation. I'm going to park here to announce my predictions, and then I'm going to run into GameStop. So I would say, here's my predictions, okay? I think Metroid Prime 4, the least likely announcement, but I think it could happen. Right around tied with the Pikmin 3 Deluxe or Pikmin 4. I think either of those things are pretty semi-likely. I think that would be really cool. I think they could stretch all that out into the next year. To tide us over for Breath of the Wild 2, which I would say will be announced with a date and a title only. They might do one more little cinema scene. Oh, it'd be so cool. My prediction, an ideal outcome here, is one more little cinema scene, right? where it shows a continuation almost of what we saw with Zelda and Link Underground and the corpse of the spirit of Ganondorf or whatever this is. And they continue this, and then they announce the title and a release date. And I'm going to say the release date is going to be holiday 2021. So November 2021, maybe. November 20 something, I'm feeling. Something like in there. I love predicting. I can't resist. So that's my prediction for the final big thing of the Direct. Now, in the middle of the Direct, you're going to have maybe something about Metroid Prime. Maybe that comes out in May or June, and we have 6 months to look forward to that. Okay, so what do we do for the next 6 months? Here's my prediction. We kick it off with the Super Mario 35 anniversary, and here's what we're going to have. We're going to have new Mario All-Stars, or Mario All-Stars Switch, whatever you want to call it, whatever it's called. I guess it will be bundled as one 3-pack of 64 Sunshine and Galaxy. I have this sinking feeling Galaxy 2 might get left out. Or it could be all 4. If it'd be all 4, I'd be very surprised that it would only cost $60 as one game. But it could happen. They're going to kick that off, and they're going to say that's going to release way sooner than we thought. Nintendo loves doing these surprise things where something happens like on that day. I mean, they got to give Paper Mario a month or so to hit, but I think that they'll announce it for like 1 to 2 months from now, maybe 2 months from now, but September 23rd, something like that. Then November holiday, I think they will announce the Mario 3D World port, and that will be kind of like a second part to the 35th anniversary announcement. And then either for I don't know how the timing of all this is going to work out. Maybe the 3D port and the 35th come out at the same time. Maybe they both come out in September, and players can kind of pick and choose what they want to play. Because I want to close by really planting a flag on a major prediction that not a lot of people have predicted. Some people probably have. I'm not the first or the only one, but I want to say it for once and all. They are going to surprise us with an announcement of Mario Odyssey 2. And, it's just so natural. Odyssey was such a huge selling game, such an amazing game. Everyone's been done with it for a year, and we're waiting for Breath of the Wild 2. We need a major game to get us until next Breath of the Wild. It's got to be something major, either the Metroid game or Odyssey 2. And I'm thinking that Odyssey 2 could hit this holiday. I really think so. The way they've already have the engine built, just like Breath of the Wild, they just have to keep the same engine, create a sequel within a new world or kingdom or set of kingdoms. In Odyssey, it literally is a set of kingdoms. And when they were designing Odyssey, they came up with tons of kingdom ideas they didn't use. It's so easy for them to just make a direct follow-up, just like they followed up Galaxy with Galaxy 2. And I think it's about ready. I think it's about done. I think that they've been hiding it under wraps, and that's going to completely tide us over until Breath of the Wild. Maybe Odyssey doesn't come out till March. Odyssey 2 doesn't come out till March, and the holiday titles are just the 35th anniversary games. But I'm going to call it that they are going to announce the Mario bundle, the 3D World port, and then they're going to grand slam the whole thing by announcing Odyssey 2. That's just what I think. Because if they don't, when will they release Odyssey 2? Are they going to wait another year and release Breath of the Wild and then wait another year after that to release Odyssey 2? I don't see that happening. I don't see them waiting that long. Odyssey is an easier sequel to bang out than Breath of the Wild. I think they can do it. They haven't done any DLC for Odyssey. That to me adds more evidence that they're working on Odyssey 2. Otherwise, they would have just added 4 more kingdoms as DLC or whatever. That's my prediction. You heard it here first. Okay, let me know what you think in the comments, and I'm going to run to GameStop, get my copy of Paper Mario. Maybe you can come with me? Let's see. Stay tuned. Here we go. No game day is complete without a fresh bubble tea. Good to go. All right, let's do this. Origami King. Proceeding with great caution. Do not try this at home. First stop. Got the game. Let's see what else they got. What do y'all think? What about this one? Piplup is my favorite. If you know, you know. Alright, got my game, got some swag, got these pins. They're fine. They're not like as cool as I thought, but they're fine. Heading home to play Paper Mario. That's it, guys. You all have a good one, and we'll talk to you next video. Thanks for tuning in. And check out my Every Mario Kart Game Ranked video if you have not yet. You can check it out right here. You all be good. Let me know what your comment predictions are for the possible Nintendo Direct. And I'll see you on the other side of Paper Mario, the Origami King.